This is George from High Tech Legion. Today we're going to get a look at one of the most eagerly anticipated coolers to come out in quite some time, the TPC 812 from Cooler Master. The reason for the anticipation on the TPC 812, it is the first CPU cooler to combine vertical vapor chambers with the standard heat pipes we typically see on CPU coolers. It is a full tower cooler, as you can see, taking a look at the box here. It comes with black box with purple trim, which is a little bit of a departure for Cooler Master. Typically it's a white box. You get a pretty good look at the cooler. Looks very, very much just like a standard tower cooler from the front and from the outside. It is ready for overclocking, as it says. It is made to be used for heavy overclocks. It is a high performance cooler coming in at a mid-range price. The TPC 812 is compatible with all of the current Intel sockets, LGA 2011, 1366, 1156, 1155, and 775, as well as the AMD socket FM1, AM3, and AM2. Moving around to the back of the box, we get a couple of features laid out, as well as a nice line drawing of the TPC 812 along with all the measurements. As I did say, this is a full tower cooler. It's going to stand 163 millimeters tall. It does not have a huge footprint, however, with the fans installed only 138 by 103 millimeters. So moving over to the quick feature list, TPC 812 uses two separate cooling technologies, the vertical vapor chamber and the heat pipe, ready for overclocking, benchmarking, and silent cooling, and first ever CPU heatsink to use vertical vapor chamber technology. Moving over to the side of the box, we get the full specification chart, CPU socket compatibility, dimensions, heatsink material. It is a solid copper base with two vapor chambers, 6mm heat pipes, and aluminum fins. Heatsink weight is 826 grams. Once you add a fan to that, it's going to come in just over 1,000 grams fully assembled. The fan itself, 120mm fan, PWM controlled, 600 to 2400 RPM, capable of producing up to 86.15 CFM. Fan life expectancy is 40,000 hours, and noise level tops out at 40 dBA. Getting inside of the box and getting our first look at the TPC 812, you're not going to be startled by anything. It's going to look like just a very, very high quality, good full tower cooler. Comes fully assembled with the fan right on it. The fan is held in by a proprietary clip system and will come off very easily, leaving us with just the tower to take a look at here. So you can see, got some nice heavy aluminum fins, got an indentation on both sides, which is going to make the airflow just a little bit better. You've got some very wide spacing on the fins and a heavier fin themselves. This is going to improve airflow, also going to reduce noise, and going to help to dissipate heat just a little bit better with those thick fins. Taking a look up top, you've got a very nice satin finish up top with the Cooler Master logo, 6 heat pipes sticking through the top, as well as 2 slotted protrusions that we're not used to seeing, which are going to be the top of the vapor chambers. Going down, taking a look, we can see our heat pipes, and taking a look inside, you can see there are 2 vapor chambers, one on each side, which are going to be flattened. They offer over 3 times the contact area of a heat pipe with the fins themselves for better heat dissipation. As we said, solid copper on the cooling block, very nice milled finish, almost mirror-like, no real discernible milling marks whatsoever. It's a very, very high quality looking tower. Also a very high quality feeling tower. It's weighty, it's solid, the fins are very, very solid, and construction is absolutely immaculate at all of the solder joints. Going into the accessories, start 2 user manuals, English, multilingual, well illustrated, don't leave a whole lot to the imagination, good guided installation manual. Next, find second set of brackets for a fan, as well as anti-vibration rubber mountings, low noise adapter, small tube of thermal interface material, and nut driver for the screws. Got the retention ring and backplate. Very simple installation, not a lot of parts. Backplate obviously AMD and Intel ready, as is the retention bracket, which slides into position for different mountings. Included LGA 2011 adapters and just a few necessary nuts and bolts for all the installations on any socket. The Cooler Master TPC 2011 is definitely a breakaway from the rest of the pack as far as features, using the vertical vapor chambers in addition to the 6.6mm heat pipes. It's a very nice looking full tower cooler, very nice finish to it, nice satin top. You've got a 600 to 2400 RPM PWM fan, as well as a second set of fan brackets and all the necessary hardware included for a push-pull configuration. Second fan is going to be purchased separately. Very simple installation kit, just 2 pieces, couple of nuts and bolts, and the included nut driver that will be required for installation. With TPC 812, Cooler Master gives you a nice complete package and something that's definitely going to break away from the pack.